You don't want any trouble.
I don't want any trouble.
You need to do me a favor. I can't understand you through the whining, okay? I want you. Thank you.
I don't want any trouble. Please get me out this jail tonight. Just get me out.
After arrest and before trial comes jail. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Another night in the streets, another night in this hell. I've been kicking and tripping, the cops threw me in jail. Got my fingers in ink, they got my head on the lights. Dear Lord, please get me out this jail tonight. Get me out, just get me out.
Tulsa County Jail was built in 1999. It has the capacity to bed 1,714 individuals. Of that, right now, we are sitting at 1,469. We have a wide array of criminal offenders, and this jail has the capacity to deal with every single one of them. It sounds like we've got somebody that's getting a little combative in medical, so I'm going to go assist Dio Lopez, see if we need to take somebody to a holding cell.
Give me the other arm.
Listen, you better stop resisting right now. Does he understand English?
No. Give him your other arm.
Dale tu otro brazo.
Tell him I'm gonna tase him. He doesn't quit resisting.
No pares de
No gas.
resistir.
Shoes.
Tiene los zapatos.
Tell him to kneel.
No te muevas. No te muevas y te quedas ahí hasta que nos vayamos.
He broke my watch. My hands, whenever we were escorting him, he started trying to grab my hands and twist them, so he went down. Man, that makes me mad. It was a faithful watch. Died in the line of duty. He was brought in on a DUI, and when he was in the nurse's office, he started getting a little belligerent. We were escorting him to a holding cell when he started grabbing a hold of my hand and trying to get out of my grip. He's going to cool off, and hopefully we'll get him booked and processed and see how he behaves later on. Oh, if only you knew what all had been on that window. You know what all I've seen pressed up against that window? Bloody faces, bloody other body parts.
I'm supposed to tell my life story. Well, it all began in the beginning. Oh, she said tell my life story.
Well, let these officers do what they have to do first, okay?
Oh, the officers got to do it.
Put your hand up on the wall. Yeah, you can tell them your life story all you want, but let them do their job first, okay?
Okay.
And make sure you follow all the orders they give you.
Turn around.
Oh,
Move backwards.
backwards.
Yeah,
Backwards?
back.
No.
No.
Walk backwards.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
said laying backwards.
Keep your hands up on the wall.
All right, now move
There you
your
go.
feet further apart.
Oh, they already checked that. I got to go to the bathroom,
Yeah,
so
but-
I think I already wet my pants a little bit.
Oh, well.
I didn't mean to, but I got all nervous when
All
they
right,
put
lift your right
handcuffs
foot up
on
and
me.
let me see the bottom.
My shoulders are bleeding well pretty quick.
Left foot.
I need to wash my feet. Can I take a hot shower?
Turn
So I
around.
just went
Eventually,
down,
yeah.
you know.
Eventually you can. Okay, you can turn around now.
Open your mouth. Now pull it back. No.
You guys see underneath your tongue.
Look under your tongue.
There you go.
Look that way.
What is all this on your head and your neck?
I'm
They've been
gonna
drawing
get some
on
tattoo-
you?
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna get a tattoo, but I haven't made up my mind what I can do. My son and I got a dagger here I got to get tattoos. I got a cross up here. Well, it's my name, but I made it all connect together, and it's G and W-E and Gwendolyn Diet.
That's good times right there.
Nope. Back up. Go back. Don't touch the side.
What am I buzzing for? I got a gold heart. I think I got a metal gold heart.
Walk straight through, don't touch the sides.
She one of our homeless people. Probably got some psychiatric stuff going on also, and she had an outstanding warrant for after revoke, a suspended sentence, so there was no bond amount on it. So she gets more place to stay. Good deal.
That's good.
Gotta put my shoes on now, please.
She seems pretty happy. I'd much rather her be happy and talking to everything and anything than screaming and cussing and wanting to hit people and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
No. You keep your pants up.
Well, that's what the security guard did to me down there. He took my clothes and made me, and then I got kicked out of the home and now jail and made me.
Apparently, Pursley was trying to take her mugshot, and I guess she's a history of kind of flying off the handle sometimes, and I guess she kind of exploded at him. So she's going to go in there and cool off for a little while until she can get through this process and get moved up the hall.
This is a really big crime area town. I didn't realize how bad it was until I started working here. But then it becomes a normal everyday job like everybody else. It doesn't matter if you go to the 7-Eleven to serve it out, if you go to a burger joint and you're serving food. I'm just taking care of people. I gotta find this out. Who got arrested for cutting down the tree? What type of a tree was it?
Olive.
You sure? Yes. It wasn't a marijuana plant like
No,
this? You were cutting it down to take it in?
I would have sold it. No,
Oh,
it was
okay.
olive.
What made you want to cut down the tree?
Pigeons. Pigeon
The pigeons?
problems.
Oh, yeah, it was lining up there in the tree and everything?
Lots of them.
That's malicious destruction of private property.
I didn't know that. See, I've never done anything like this in my life, but you get to a point where it's like...
Depends on how much they value the tree at.
These promises are never kept, and yes, we're going to, my maintenance list is this long at least.
So you just got rid of one of your maintenance problems is the
Yeah,
tree.
you can't get rid of the problem with it unless you get rid of the source.
So what's the
source
next
of the
problem with your apartment?
Well, they coop up inside of the attic. And
Okay, rip off the attic. They don't have no place to coop up inside.
Yeah, right. What they could do is actually a simple, the problem is the vents under the eaves don't have the screen on. So it's an easy access. Poops hanging out the side of it. It's not neat. And then
Do you hear them walking across the ceiling when you're sleeping and stuff?
Oh, you bet. You can hear them scratch. As soon as they scratch.
You live there too?
No, she
It
just told me.
stinks.
Oh, she told me all about it.
There's some definite stories. I mean, everybody in the building's sick.
Mm-hmm. So what brings you here?
Loitering with purpose.
That's what brought you here? I thought the police brought you here.
They did.
Oh,
I loitered for
okay.
them.
That's it.
You got a history of soliciting
Yep.
in this town?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many times you been arrested?
Nationwide,
Okay, nationwide, not just in Vegas.
Oops.
100, 200 times.
At least 200 times. You've
I
been
don't
in
know.
jail.
Loitering, prostitution. Nationwide, I've been arrested in like 40 states.
In 40 states.
Yeah. The internet mostly.
You work off the internet? Got your own little website and everything like that?
No, off Craigslist.
Craigslist.
Wow. That's good. It's free.
Now, is this going to be a temporary, or are you just going to keep going until you get tired of doing this?
I don't know. This is me.
Preference thing, I think.
This is me.
Okay, at least you're not hiding who you are. But they'll be taking you over to the other sides and stuff a little bit later. I just don't know how she could do that. over there, especially with the way Mom and Dad would feel. I figured people would have more self-esteem with themselves and get out and do something that'd be a little more productive in life. And as far as the cherry tree chopper, that's just something she's just going to have to deal with because the
Was it an actual cherry tree?
No, no, she said it was an olive tree.
It was an olive tree. Yeah, it's still private property.
Yep,
Structure
malicious
private
destruction.
property. Yep.
Now she got to deal with it in the courts. I think the judge is going to laugh at this one.
Put those on. Stand by.
Yeah. How many times have you been here?
I don't know.
Many. So this is just regular routine for you?
This is part of the job,
Come in, go through the spot, out you go.
They legalize
Go to court,
it.
pay the fine, move on to the
When
next
they
one.
legalize it, I won't be here anymore, sir.
Just another day at work then.
Bad day at work.
If they contact you on Craigslist, you go to where they're at, or they come
And you
to
can
you?
advertise for in-call or out-call. And it's either or. Sometimes you go to their house, or I always have a room.
Okay, somebody calls you up. You meet at, say, like a casino. Do you scope them out before you go any further, or
No, I
you just
prefer to
walk
meet
straight
in
out?
the room or in the house. I prefer to go straight there.
Just right out of the blue. You have no idea what the
You don't think that's
background
dangerous?
is.
No,
You don't
most
bring
people
somebody
are
with you,
very
hangs out in your car or something, and waits for you to make sure you
I
come
can't put
back
all
out?
my secrets on the table, can I? Then nobody will be calling me.
Oh,
It's the tree lady.
or the pigeonator.
Okay, you're gonna sit with the girls, don't talk to the boys. Anytime you want to use the restroom or get a drink of water, you gotta raise your hand. Listen up for your name so you can get processed. Okay.
Sitting in jail for chopping down an olive tree full of pigeons.
Yeah, people come to jail for the silliest things, but if that's her way, maybe it'll get a point across. The management will do something. She says you need to get rid of source.
Maybe when she goes home, it'll be like the movie The Birds. Except it'll be the pigeons dive bombing her house there.
There you go.
All right, you'll get it. Or make sure you make your court date in 30 days.
Thank you so much.
Your boyfriend doesn't mind you doing this.
Huh?
Your boyfriend doesn't mind that you do this?
He prefers it. He doesn't have to go to jail.
Just routine business for her. She'll go off to court, she'll pay her fine, and she'll be back here again. Like she said, it's more profitable to keep working. And you heard that there, she works with her boyfriend, and he doesn't mind. He can sit at home, she can go out. Another happy family.
One of the challenges to the job that we have here is officer safety. We might seem relaxed while we're walking around, but we're constantly aware of our surroundings and what's going on around us. We're constantly listening for noises that aren't normal because we want to go home the same way we came to work, and that's pretty much in one piece. Come on over here. Come on over here.
Let's go.
There we go. Turn around, face the counter. Turn around, face the counter. What's the matter? Why are you crying? Because you got in trouble?
Because I don't want any trouble.
You don't want any trouble?
I don't want any trouble.
You need to do me a favor. I can't understand you through the whining, okay? I want you. Thank you.
I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble.
Okay.
I don't want any trouble.
Why are you here? No, stop the whining. Why are you here?
I had missed a court day, but I was so stressed and I was
You
scared.
failed to appear for your prosecution
But I
charge.
forgot my court date. I accidentally forgot my...
Okay, well then they issued a warrant for your arrest.
Okay, you know what? You're in an adult facility, and I need you to act like one, okay? I know you're upset, but I don't want you whining like a 2-year-old, okay? You're an adult. You're a grown woman. And I need you to act like one right now, all right?
I'm sad.
I know you're sad, but I need you to act like an adult.
I'm stressed out.
Take your coat off.
Goodness gracious.
Well, if you're not going to take it off, I'm going to take it off for you.
I am.
You know what? You're acting like a 4-year-old, and I'm sick of it. Take your jewelry off, put it on the counter. You want your mommy. Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness?
Mommy.
Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness? Yes? What have you been diagnosed with? What?
What's the medicine?
Oh, girl. Come over here. Go in there and sit down. Sit down. Take that. Wipe your hand off. Wow. She's gonna pout for a while. And I'll let her. Thanks a lot. No problem. Appreciate that one. Yes? You ready to get out of there? Are you ready to get out of there? Are you going to go along with the process? Are you going to act like an adult? No crying? Okay. All right. Come on out. Put your shoes on your feet there. We're going to take you over and we're going to get your picture taken. We're going to get your fingerprinted just like last time, all right? And then I'm going to give you the opportunity to sit out with everybody else, okay? If you behave like you're behaving right now, I'll let you sit out. But if at any point in time you start crying again, I'm going to put you back in one of those little cells without your coat. All right? Okay. You understand that? I understand. All right. I want you to walk over there through that doorway over there. Go ahead. I'll follow you. Grab your coats. So the nurse is going to put an evaluation in on you, right? So hopefully we can get you the medication that you need to help you stabilize you out a little bit, okay? You're doing a lot better now. You sit tight and just listen for your name to be called, okay? The warrant was for failure to appear for procuring prostitution. She's only failed to appear on that one time, so she's going to get released tonight. She'll be out of here in a couple of hours.
Were you born in the United States?
Yes.
You diabetic?
Negative.
Been in the hospital the last 24 hours?
Negative.
Have you ever been here before?
Negative.
Have you ever been to jail anywhere?
Yes.
Okay.
Charge is menacing and harassment, and he had a little bit of weed on him.
There, police.
Got in a fight with his 84-year-old roommate.
What size are those boots?
They're not the right size.
They're not? What size are your feet?
They don't fit exactly, but I paid $189, so I'm just going to wear them.
Yeah.
And put stuff in them.
Right.
All right, Jeff, sign for your stuff here. Get it back when you get up.
We're not dancing.
It's
The other way.
going that way.
Yeah.
Menacing harassment, PCS marijuana. So he'll probably get housed tonight, and he will attend court on these charges tomorrow. He'll be arraigned and he'll be released tomorrow unless the judge determines that he's not mentally capable of handling himself on the outside. Thanks, Chun. Jeffrey, I'm Sergeant Gordon. It's nice to meet you, Jeffrey.
Gordon, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, so why'd they bring you here tonight, Jeffrey?
I answered the response to the call of shared housing, the opportunity to live in this lady's house, and this lady is freaking nuts.
She's crazy.
Every day that I've been in there has been, what part of the Twilight Zone did I just land in, or what vortex am I not syncing with right, okay?
So your moons were not aligned with hers, basically?
No, my moons were not aligned with hers.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's get back to why you were here tonight.
She wants to try and drain me for whatever cash she can get me for. And she assaulted me in the head. What, I had, how many head beatings with her feet? Because she's thinking that I'm doing something, but I'm not doing what she's thinking I'm doing.
So she's accusing you of assaulting her tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Took us a long time to get there, didn't it? But she's accusing you of assaulting her tonight?
Yeah.
And that's why you're here?
And I'm the one that got assaulted, and I'm the one that has been menaced. What does that tell you?
That you need to move out.
I need to move out.
Okay. Well, why don't you have a seat, and we'll see what we got to do to get you through the rest of this process. We just switched shifts. Let's get you upstairs to a bed tonight. Tomorrow you'll go see a judge, and we'll find out what's going to happen from there, okay? So I'll be back to see you in a few, all right? Okay? Okay. Apparently what happened with this particular individual is he was at home. He lives with a 74-year-old woman, and allegedly tonight while she was on the phone with 911, he tried to get the phone from her and gave her a shove. And originally they did not have domestic written on the charges. So the charges were changed to domestic. He is staying overnight, and the judge will make a determination tomorrow on whether he's going to get out or not.
My pet peeve is the individual that comes in here making demands. He wants his phone call now. His dad is an attorney. Her husband is an attorney or whatever, and they want them in here now to get him out of jail, give me my phone call. Already I'm getting peeved. And we go through training, dealing with like anger management, where instead of just popping off and saying what I want to say, I'll hold my tongue, breathe, de-escalate my heart rate, and drive on from there where I don't just go to their level. I try to talk to them to calm them down as well, because if I escalate, they'll in turn escalate as well, and we'll both end up losing.
I like that tone of the lines. I love it.
Wow, there's holes.
There you go. Kick them off.
Fired. Go home.
There you go.
There may be a 27 in her.
A 27? What is a 27 in my...
driver's license.
There's a license in my... Are you serious?
Face the counter.
You said there's a light.
He wasn't talking to you.
Okay.
You sure you had one drink?
I had one.
Whoa, why are you so stuck out?
I'm just saying, I just want you to take me, hurry and get it over with, because I don't like females touching on my breast to see.
Do you have any medical problems?
No, I'm not allergic to
Jaramillo!
Y'all just don't give me a shot in my butt, because that really hurts.
Hands on the counter.
Okay.
Feet apart.
She's in here for public intoxication, but she is a attention-grabbing person. I can't have her sitting out here in open seating. The fellas that are coming in here are intoxicated, so they're not going to be in their better judgment. They're going to see her, and they're going to want to try and get her number in an effort to make contact with her.
TCP. Sure. Yeah, straight up already.
Are you showing off? Rachel, what are you doing?
I just want to get out. I don't even want to be here. They got me here for public intoxication.
Right. But Rachel, what are you doing taking your clothes off?
Because it's hot.
You're hot in here?
It's hot as hell, I swear. That's what I was trying to tell you whenever you were walking by.
Okay. Once I have you sitting out there, I'm not going to be able to have this display. That's not going to come off.
That's got to come
It's going to stay on.
I feel you.
All right.
What's your name?
Wait,
what's your name?
Jaramillo. You don't remember me?
Jaramillo. Got you.
Okay, Jaramillo. All right. I hear you. All right. Yes, ma'am. Rachel, get your shirt and come here, please. Get your shirt, please. Get your shirt. This way. This way.
You know you aggravate me.
This way.
Sitting here talking to me through a glass.
No.
I don't like her, man.
Okay, don't like her. That's
Fire her.
Don't like her in here, okay?
You are dismissed.
In the window there, she's being highly disruptive to our staff over here. She continually knocks and she continually tries to harass one of the female officers, so we're going to have to move her to a cell more further back in the hallway here. And hopefully she calms down. If not, I'm going to have to resort to probably a restraint chair and get her to calm down, take the fight out of her that way. Yes, sir. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Rachel, you are all under the spotlight now. One more outbreak like that, I'm going to put you in this other cell, just forget about you for the rest of the night. Versus being in here for 2 hours and then go out there and have a seat on those blue seats, huh? What's it going to be, huh? One or the other. It's in you. It's in your hands, all right? Stop. Stay away from the door. Go to sleep. We'll call you when we need you.
Go to sleep.
Try to.
Are you kidding me?
2 hours or for the rest of the night? Rachel, I've been talking to you about how to act out there, okay? Now, here's your time to shine, okay? I know I had words with you a little while ago, all right? And I have to admit, you got under my skin, all right? Now, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that with you, okay? I'd rather just bide your time out there, have a seat. When you go see the judge, now, don't talk to the fellas, okay? Come here. You been here before, Rachel? Rachel, just have a seat out here with the females. Don't talk to the guys, all right? Rachel, don't talk to the guys. All right.
You can get your ass whooped, my play with me. You got pretty hair.
Jaramillo. Jaramillo, this girl, I've told her several times already to stop talking to the males, so if she does it again, we're going to need to put her in the bag.
Okay, I'll keep it on.
Thank you.
All right.
You know that cell that you were in and you just hated and you didn't like it, and beating on the door? If you keep talking to the males, I'll have to put you back in there, okay?
They're talking about their own stuff. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm sitting here laying down. I'm not doing anything.
Are you telling me that 3 of us didn't just see you talking to them?
I told him that he was off the chain.
It doesn't matter. I don't care what you say.
Man, all these other... Are you kidding me? All these other people that are sitting here talking.
503. Can you put her in 503? Yeah. This one?
That's a 503. I didn't even do nothing. She's a hater, man.
Hold up. Get over here. Turn around.
Man. Hater, dog. I swear to God, man. See, and that there ain't no shit. And don't do it all tight and all that. My wrist already. Oh my God.
In a jail setting, we can't have males and females communicating. It just creates too many problems. 2 things that she's got going on for her is that she's young, and she's pretty, and she knows it. But another couple of qualities that'll be good for her is going to be something like discretion and to show a little restraint. And for her sake, I hope she's able to get some.
Being a big-sized guy is a deterrent. It does help out. You know, kind of intimidates people, but at the same time, give them respect and show them the courtesy, and so this way they feel comfortable but not threatened at the same time.
The entertainment is over now. Do what you gotta do and stop the nonsense. Move! Move!
The other one's still on the All right, come on.
Is this,
Just the same one that's always...
I didn't do anything wrong. That's the security.
All right, just relax.
Will you just give us the guy what happened at least? Will you just ask the guy what happened at least? That way you know.
Well, we gotta separate you guys right now,
Just ask him what happened.
we will as soon as we find out. Good Lord.
That's the other one right there. Apparently there was a fight in the shower room. They just called a signal on that. We gotta figure out what happened. That's one of the property techs.
Girl attacked me. I didn't do nothing.
All right, just sit tight. Just sit tight.
Your knee all right. What's your last name?
We're gonna have to get both of them checked out by medical.
All right.
Hey, will you get the nurse to come over so they can check both of them out and figure out what went on? All right, I'm gonna get with Landers and find out what happened. And he had the bird's eye view in the property room. Landers, what happened?
I asked them to please be quiet while I give them my little speech to pass out uniforms, what's required of them. And the little one turned and answered for me and said, all you young ladies, please be quiet. But she didn't say it that way.
Well, which one is the little one to you?
The little one is the skinny one that was in front of the window about
with the
5
red
feet.
and white shirt?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the large girl came around the corner and pointed her finger at her and said, don't you tell me to shut up. I can talk as much as I want. I in turn asked them to please quiet down. Next thing I know, it escalated into the shower room behind the curtain. They went through the curtain and all I saw was the large lady on top of the little one.
So you think that the blonde, because they're both short little, but you mean
I think the heavy-set blonde instigated the
altercation?
Yes, before it took place.
And who do you think swung first?
I think the large lady swung first on the little one.
Okay.
On my site, what I saw.
All right. All right, so now we'll go talk to the young ladies. Thanks, Landers. Say she's cold. She put toilet paper around her feet. Hey there. You tell me what happened in the shower area?
Yeah, because we all were standing there waiting in line to go, and that girl kept talking, and the guy in the window says, ladies, can you all be quiet? And she kept talking, and I said, excuse me, but can you please be quiet? He wants to hear us.
Okay.
And she says, you need to be quiet. I said, look, please don't start with me, because I don't feel good. I just want to get dressed. And she says, you're and I says, no, you. And I went like that low, like that. And then I turned back my head like this to continue talking to him. Next thing I know, I just get wailed. She just stormed me from I don't know where and hit me from the counter. I ended up over near the shower curtain. It all happened that fast, like that.
You're not in any trouble. Your story's matching with Mr. Landers' story, so we'll get you finished process and get you through. Okay?
All right, thank you.
And then medical will still see you again to make sure that there's no other issue.
All right, and they're going to put me back in the same cell with that girl, are they?
Oh, no. Go down and talk to the blonde, and we'll probably get a whole nother story in our inmate altercations.
This girl charged at me in there, okay, and I defended myself and they threw me in there. She attacked me, and I told the man in there where we were changing, I said, I want to press charges. She hit me. She came at me again, and I knocked her ass. And now they threw me in there. Well, first of all, she has a scratch right here. She grabbed me, but there was a bunch of girls in there. It was like, I was like, get away from me. And I told the man seen it over there. I don't see why I'm in here. I'm not a violent person.
Well, number one, you're in here because there was an altercation, and we automatically separate the individuals that involved the altercation until we can do a little investigation. So that's the first reason. Secondly, you're not getting along with another individual until we can decide who the aggressor is and who the victim is in the situation. You're both secured, like I said before.
I understand.
And we have to make sure that you're seen by medical.
Okay. Well, I'm in here for medicine that belonged to me, and I can't even call to get out.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the reason why you're incarcerated. I'm talking about the reason why you're in the holding cell right now. Okay?
Do I have to stay in the holding?
You have to stay in the holding cell right now until I finish meeting out the rest of this situation.
Just like the CBT room when I was here last time I got a DUI, I was slammed against that door, threw out, and didn't give a breathalyzer. And I'm in here right now again for the wrong reason.
We'll put a keep separate on them with classification so that they don't end up in the same cell again. I need to go by what my CSO has said and what the victim in this particular case is saying. So I'm going to have to go with the 2 against 1 and say who the victim was and who the assailant was in the situation. So then she gets out, she can file charges. All right, let's get you out and get your chest out and changed out. All right, trustees, will you clean this cell, please?
I've been with the department here, Stanislaus County Jail, for 7 years. You know, I think my strong points working here are my verbal skills. You know, I can get an inmate, talk to him, you know, get him to talk to me and respond to me. and build some kind of rapport with them. One thing, with this jail being as small as it is, I can deal with these inmates one-on-one and pretty much know the story of that individual inmate and be able to deal with them.
Hey, Sanders!
John.
What?
Calm down, baby. What's going on?
Drunk.
Are you mad?
What?
Are you mad?
No.
All right. Good.
Sanders?
Yeah. You just drunk in public, John? You're not staying with us?
Drunk, and I destroyed property.
He destroyed the thing out in the visit lobby.
Why'd you do that?
Because these black guys wanted junkie at the Greyhound. They said I was white, and I said, no, I'm black. I said, hey, shut up. I said, you want some? Get some. 5150? Get some. Try me. Sanders, you have love for me?
Oh, yeah, John.
I have love for you, Sanders. Remember when you unplugged my TV? I was mad at you. I said, you need to get fired. He said, I don't give a
Is that felony vandalism?
felony.
The thing
You're not booking me on a felony, are you?
It's made out of wood.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
a
would say that would be a
misdemeanor. A
misdemeanor.
year in the county jail.
I'm gonna be here a year.
Yeah, I am. Yes, I am.
John, get your feet.
D7. How do you know me, Sanders?
John has been coming here for years, right?
20 years.
20
Ask
years?
Beltran. 20 years. I took the beef for the homicide that Frost did.
All right. Well, we're going to go down and start the other intakes, and I'll talk to you later, John. Be good, man. Calm down.
I'll calm down.
He's got a lot of mental problems. He thinks he's a cop, and he'll come in here and he says he's on our team, he's undercover, and he usually stays all summer when he comes in. It's like a vacation for him. He comes in here, he hangs out, and he's one of us, and he's entertaining.
Bro, what's going on? I'm a cop, Detective Jack Frost, badge number 747. You're a rat! That's right, I'm a rat. It's better being a child molester like you! He's a child molester.
John, relax. Be out
I
of
am
here.
relaxed.
Be out of here.
When?
Keeping everybody up. You know the program. You
Is there
didn't
anybody
like
in
to
there?
bother
I'm
yourself.
gonna beat everybody up for no reason, just attack and beat. Yeah, I'm just gonna thrash everybody.
Why would you do that, John?
For the reason, just because I could do it.
You relax. Quit acting all mental. Take care of you, John. Get a tray, you get fed in a couple hours, you're good to go.
Do you want me to calm down?
Please.
All right, I will.
Yeah, all right, John. Good to go?
Yes. Be a ball, Tater.
Hey, take care, bud. All right? See you in a little bit.
All right. I'll leave you guys to him alone. He'll pass out and die up there. What's he in for?
Sound like flying, John.
What's he in for,
There you go, gave him some water. He's gonna relax, he says, hopefully. Make my night easier. Make it a lot smoother for him, hopefully. Down in the cell. We'll see what happens. It's been a long night.
It's been a little more than 8 hours. John was just released for being drunk in public, and he's right back in here. So I'm gonna go over here and talk to him, see how he's doing. Just grab a seat, man. John, you can't stand there, dude. You don't want you slipping and getting hurt. You got out and came right back, huh?
Yeah.
What happened, dude?
I was drinking again.
You're drinking again?
Yeah.
What time did you get arrested, John?
5 o'clock.
This evening?
Yeah.
All right.
I
So,
ate 2 trays.
and you got out of jail this morning at what time?
4:35.
4:35. So
Yeah.
9, 10 hours later, you're back in jail, huh?
Yeah. Because I miss you guys. I love you guys. You're my family.
All right, John.
Right?
That's right.
That's right. This is my home. Sergeant said, welcome home, John.
You know, guys like John need to be in a state hospital, but due to reforms and cutbacks, there's nowhere for him to go. So he ends up in the county jail system, and all we can do is try to give him the medication that we have to give him, and hopefully he can get better.
You're charged with homicide in the first degree. I plead guilty. Death penalty.
We're down here in Lee County. This is the downtown jail in Fort Myers, Florida. This is maximum security inmates, murderers, shoplifters, kidnappers, everyone like that. Any given night, we have close to 700 inmates here. We're going out to Sallyport to get a disorderly from Lee County. My boy, Deputy Ellis. Hey, Ellis, is this you? What's up, man?
Domestic battery, then he has occupied burglary, and then 3 separate batteries. So he's pretty intoxicated. Not just mouthing off. He's been trying to kick the windows and stuff.
Okay. Come on out, man.
I'm no killer. I don't sell crack. Don't shock me. Look at me, man.
I'm gonna help you out. Come on.
You don't shock me. I ain't got no dope on me. I ain't reacting. Look at me. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. Just take me, man. Put me in the shower and get this face off me, man. Yeah, come get me. Yeah, you hear me. I ain't no killer, dude. I ain't no killer. I don't sell crack. None of that, dude. Just please put me in the shower, dude. Get off me, dude.
You aren't listening to me since you're talking.
I'll stop.
There you go. I don't need anything out of you till we're done.
Just please put me in the shower, man. Please. Man, dude. Along with the mother, dude. That's cool, man.
You need to quit with that language.
I will, man. So what, dude? I live with these.
Stop.
Dirt, dude. I just stopped by your house, dude.
Okay.
Stop.
The other can sitting right in your face. You need to stop.
That's awesome. I'll stop. Dude. Hey, shut your mouth. Yeah,
If he starts yelling racial slurs in front of them, he can decide everybody else to go off. And we don't need that. We need control of the inmates. We need to calm down the situation.
Stop. Oh. Put it in a wrapper. Oh, thank you. Thank you even more.
You need to stop.
I will stop, man. Just put me in the water, dude.
Shut him up.
Watch your hands. Thank you. That's so nice of you. Stop resisting. You resisted. You resist anymore, and I'll take it from you. I can't see.
That's the day he's on your back. I'm reminding you now. You drove it on the road.
I can't see.
Again.
I'm gonna stop. Stop, man.
Now.
Yes, man.
Let me get him so you can just
I can't see, dude. I can't open my eyes, man.
Go with it.
I got my key out.
All right, step forward. Water's on your right.
That's my key. I know.
Right now he's in for domestic violence along with 3 other additional battery charges. He attempted to kick out the cruiser windows. He attempted to flee once they got in there to try and control him in the back seat. So he was definitely giving the road a handful, and he came in and tried to continue from there. As you see, he was yelling racial slurs at this point in time in the housing area, trying to disrupt and incite everyone else and get them to stand up and try and draw attention away from himself. He also started pulling away from Officer Amoroso. At that time is when we applied the OC spray to try and get him back under control.
Hang on, Suffin, hold the door. This kid's been coming in here the last couple of years on juvenile charges for drug possession.
Why are you trying to fall back, man? Keep walking.
He turned 18, so this isn't the juvenile side no more. This is male, adult, jail.
Take a right into this cell. Put your knees on this bench and lean forward.
Knees on the bench.
Knees on the bench, dude. Come on.
What?
He's got a broken arm.
Man, you're throwing my shoulder against the wall, man.
Nobody throw your shoulder against the
You're
wall.
pushing my shoulder.
I'm not even pushing your shoulder. I'm
Listen to me, man. There's 3 bars inside my shoulder, and you're pushing it against the concrete.
Is that better?
Yeah, that is better.
Did you have the nurse come and check him out? Good
His
job.
ass went disorderly.
Have the nurse come and check him out before you take the cuffs off.
10-4, ma'am. Can you 56 1 East? We're in 1D7. Check on a new 1015, please.
I was going to the jack. You gonna take my hoodie?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna take your hoodie.
You're not at daycare, man.
This ain't no joke. This is jail.
No, listen. This is cruelty, and I'm gonna file a complaint.
Go ahead.
Don't my shoulder against the wall, man. I just had surgery 2 days ago, man.
Then what are you doing out at 1 o'clock in the morning?
I wasn't out at 1 o'clock in the morning.
What's wrong with your arm?
I got 3 different sets of stitches with 3 brackets in my arm.
Sit down.
Are you gonna bond out?
What's that?
Are you gonna
He ain't
bond out?
bonding. Either he's gonna release his mommy and daddy, or he's going to DJJ.
Is this a juvenile thing?
I can't.
He's an adult here on juvenile charges.
He violated his juvenile probation is what he did.
My parents.
That was not nice.
You can go to they still take you to DJJ.
Oh yeah, you can still go to DJJ.
Like this?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, absolutely.
They told me they couldn't.
Well, they lied to
somebody
you.
lied to you.
The officers.
Well,
They
they lied.
lied.
It happens all the time. Don't feel bad. They got you. You're so
You
mistreated.
were so sick, you should have been being hazed.
Someone has to get a hold of my dad and let him know.
You will get a chance to use the phone. Don't worry,
Hey,
man.
this ain't the juvenile sides.
I know that, but
You
my
get
dad
a
has no idea.
in 6 hours. You can use the phone. Have a good night.
Sit down.
This is just the thing. This kid needs to change his life and realize that this isn't the juvenile side no more. This is a place where you can get beat up and stabbed, and this ain't DJJ. This is a big time. Jail's not a fun place to be.
I've been working in the jail now for 3 years. We're trained mostly to deal with our hands and verbally how to deal with people because we don't have the tools that the patrol officers have as far as tasers and our weapons. Hi. Come stand over here. Where were you at tonight dressed up so fancy?
I was getting married.
Oh. What'd you get arrested for, do you know?
I already paid the bill and I gave him a 90% tip.
Drop your hands down to your sides.
I need to get this ring on.
Wow, yes you do.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell them for hours.
Is it always like that?
No, it's a brand new ring. Ow, please don't touch my finger. It really hurts.
Did you break your finger?
No, it's just the ring got swollen after I started stressing out. My blood pressure's probably through the roof and I can't get it off. I kind of need to go to the hospital rather than stand here and waste time.
Well, actually, we cut him off here. Let's see what the nurse says. Maybe she can give her some medication to take down the swelling first, all right?
Just bought it today.
I wonder what she's arrested for. Let's see. Did you guys bring in prom queen? What'd you arrest her for?
Defrauding an innkeeper over $250, so it's a felony. They went into a restaurant, ordered like $650 worth of food. No check, credit card, debit card, cash. She walked up and was like, oh, I'm gonna go grab my, go back to my hotel room and grab the money. Like an hour went by, they found her in the casino.
Gambling?
Yeah, basically hanging out, and then took him into custody. They got nothing on him, not even a dime.
Yeah, she said she was about to get married tonight.
They supposedly knew each other, met again last night in Vegas, and now they're getting married today.
Not anymore.
Or tonight. Not anymore. Not for the next couple of days, at least.
All right, thanks. All right, so we're gonna get some ring cutters. We actually have those here because it is a common thing to take rings off in here. We usually take rings from inmates that are big and bulky, big diamonds, because if they do get into an altercation, it leaves good damage on the victim of the altercation.
I thought he still had some cash, and if he didn't have cash, that he may have had an ATM card or whatever. I had no idea the bill was going to come to $600. We got one meal to share and an appetizer.
Okay, let me go.
Let me see. I'm gonna cut on the purple, okay? Understand it's gonna hurt because I'm gonna have to put the thing underneath the ring, okay?
Okay.
All right, ready?
Put 2 packets into the basket.
Need a break? Tell me if you need a break.
I'm gonna give you very Sorry, man. It's almost done. It's almost done.
Give her. All right, it's almost there. There it goes. Almost. I gotta get this last little piece cut.
Please, leave it alone.
Ready?
Got it.
There we go.
You got it.
Stay still. Please go outside and let me see right after that. Please.
So we got one ring off. Ma'am, come on. Let's go in here. All right, so we're gonna have to try to get those other rings off.
Here we go again.
We got lots of jewelry coming, just so you know, and I gotta try to get some rings off. We're gonna see if the lotion will get your rings off. Let's do the easy hand first.
Oh. Stop.
It's coming. It's almost there. Just gotta get over the knuckle. Ah, there we go. There's one. We have about 4 more coming, maybe.
That hand still hurts. There's no way. Sorry. I don't know how I could possibly hurt anyone with that.
How many rings do you have on that finger?
3.
3 rings riding on the finger that are gonna stay for now.
I'm sorry?
Are you working?
I own a company.
How long have you been self-employed?
About 4 months.
How much do you pay yourself?
I don't know. I just dropped 500 grand in the last 48 hours.
That's how much you paid yourself? $48,000?
$500,000.
Okay, you paid yourself $500,000 a week.
But because of her amount of income, she will actually need to bail herself out. Seeing as how she didn't have any credit cards on her, any cash, she'll be staying in our custody, and that'll be her life for the next couple hours.
I've been with the department here, Stanislaus County Jail, for 7 years. I work in the intake position. It's probably one of the more dangerous positions here because these guys coming in, these fresh arrestees, you know, they're drunk, they're under the influence of controlled substance or whatnot, and you know, you can never let your guard down. You got guys come in with horrendous crimes. You know, some guys come in with just simple crimes, but the bottom line is, you know, I gotta treat everybody the same, get them talking, and build some kind of rapport with them. It's a dangerous spot, and you gotta be on your toes. And you say you discharged or you still on parole?
I'm on parole.
You're on parole? What did you use today? Are you on the influence or anything?
No, sir.
You sure?
I swear to God.
Okay.
I can test clean for everything.
All right.
Had a few beers, but you know, I'm a 5'8", you didn't test me.
You're a little bit animated right now.
You know how I do that.
Yeah. Just a couple beers or like
That's it.
40
I'm cool.
ounces?
No, I'm good. I'm totally sober. Just kind of drove. How come I'm here?
He's been here in the past. He is a parolee. And you got all your tats in prison, right?
Yeah.
All right. He's got a few white pride tats because you run with the woods, right?
Yeah.
All right. But you get along with everybody else. You're not gonna have any problems in the
I'm
integrated
cool.
cell.
I'm all right. I'm on my best behavior. Give me some.
All right. You get a
I'm
bill to
hungry
clean
as
cell.
hell.
Grab a seat out there. He's back in custody. Looks like he's got fresh charges. Same thing as last time, 422 PC, which is criminal threats of violence, and 136.1A, which is to prevent or dissuade a witness. His world basically is prison, is state prison. And from the looks of it, every time he gets out, he goes right back in. And it's always some kind of resisting arrest or threat. His parole officer finally violated him this time, so that history that he has with violence comes back to haunt him.
Can I take your pulse?
Yes, ma'am.
Put your finger in here.
He's considered a shot caller, which means that with the whites, he's considered one of the leaders. He gets drugs organized and running throughout the facility, and Guys like that, we have to keep them under wraps so we can watch them.
But I got a lot of racial on me. You know what I mean? Pretty high power. I mean, it comes with a reason. Prison's not like it used to be. Now they'll put anybody in there. You know, there's people that don't know no better. They get in wrecks all day long, but we try to take them and make them into, you know, something solid instead of letting them go to. But where I come from, I'm up at the top level. Don't get no worser.
You got level 1, which is a medium threat, level 2, and it just accelerates. Level 4 is the highest you can get. And those are usually the guys who are violent. You can just look at his arms and tell what kind of criminal or convict he is. I mean, all of his stats are earned one way or another, whether it's assaulting an inmate or trying to assault the prison guard. He's the kind of guy that you don't want to turn your back on, and you don't trust anything he tells you. He's a career criminal, and he's dangerous. These guys come in, they got the swastika on, they got the white power. You know, I don't take it personal. I mean, it's just part of the job. And my job is to try to communicate with these guys and get information, and regardless of what their beliefs are, you know, I still gotta do my job. Joseph, you been here before?
Huh?
You been here before?
Yeah. Sabotage. No, we can go down and see.
He was smoking marijuana all day. According to this, 15 to 20 blunts, which is a lot of weed.
Yeah, I do that all day.
Did you drink too?
Nope. Smoke weed.
Just smoked all day?
Yeah.
You smoke every day?
Yep. 15, 20 bucks a day. Every day.
So how old were you when you first started smoking?
27.
27?
Yeah, I'm a late bloomer.
I guess so.
All my other friends and I know been 4 years old, 7, 10.
And you're just hooked, huh?
Yeah. I'm like bigger piehead than they are.
Okay. You got a job?
No.
So how do you get your money to smoke all day?
SSI.
SSI?
SSA, and then I borrow money sometimes.
Come on over here and I'll ask you some medical questions. Are you on the doctor's care for anything?
I mental pills.
Mental pills? So
Yeah,
you have
but
some
I
psych
don't-
problems?
Yeah, I don't. I have.
Do you see a doctor regularly? You know,
No.
You ever had the thought of suicide?
Yeah, sometimes.
All right. Do you feel suicidal right now?
No.
All right. All right. We'll get him cleared through medical since he came in under the influence. He's been smoking all day long, smoking weed, and he's on mom's leg about more money so he can go get some more weed. He started getting a little violent. We didn't really have anything to hook him for as far as felony goes, so we just picked him up for public intoxication, and he gets to hang out with us for a few hours. He's here just for public intoxication. We're gonna let him sober up, come down off the weed a little bit.
Are you under the influence of any drugs right now?
Marijuana.
Okay, what about meth?
No.
His heart rate's really not bad at all. It's very slow, 62, so he probably isn't under the influence of meth.
Told you, I smoke weed. I mean, people don't look. I smoke weed this bad. Look, if I had a quarter pound and everything's going cool and I listen to my music, I'll show you sit there and smoke 2 or 3 ounces in one day.
Well, you ready to get this process going so you can get
Yeah,
out of
are
here?
we gonna go? I didn't know if you were ready. Where we go?
Right there to the red door.
Right here?
Yeah, hold on.
I'm just gonna go to bed probably. Maybe smoke one, but probably go to bed mainly. I'm not tired.
He's just a loser. He just sits around all day smoking weed and begging for money. He'll walk back home to mom and dad's and probably start all over again tomorrow.
And the doors open up and they leave me outside. I'm gonna go home to my family tonight. I've been thinking about my home, I've been thinking about my kids. I don't wanna be alone, I gotta